because we have a change of plan. We're not putting this stuff in straight away. We have to think of a way of retaining all that soil that's all like humped up, yeah? So I'm going to build a little tiny foundation so we can build a little wall. When your mum and I were clearing out that place so we could actually put some stuff in there, we found some bricks. So you and I are going to go on a counting mission. We're going to count how many bricks we've got to see if we've got enough to build a couple of coarse brick wall through there.
Cool.
So pick our way through the undergrowth. I reckon there's quite a few bricks here, you know. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, guess who's got a new job? If you could take the tape measure up to a metre away, which is roughly where that brick is, we have almost exactly 8 metres. Right, there you go. $3,730. It's 3.8 meters to there. 3.9. So 9275 9325. Thank you very much. Perfecto. I've just transferred the height of the concrete, and it is to here. So it's about 4 inches or 100 millimeter lower than the ground level there, which that seems about right because this whole site kind of slopes all the way down to the gates at the entrance to the property. Ah, bugger, eh?
I love it.
Hello, lady.
Hello.
Yesterday, a bit of a sad day for Richie. I wanted to surprise you, didn't I? But
Yeah.
I'm in a bit of a quandary because now we are at a point where we don't actually know exactly what we're going to lay, and I don't know the thickness of it. So yesterday, I dug down just a little bit extra, as you can see here, like this, and I've just chucked 1 cubic meter in here just so we weren't kind of turning it into the Somme. Anyway, I got here today and I was like, right, what are we going to do? Because I don't know the thickness of what we're going to lay. It's very difficult for me to actually build this up because, yeah, I'm guessing at this point. I just so happened to be kind of staring and looking at this, and I came to the realization that really we want these beds up quite high, don't we?
Yeah.
The realization I had was that maybe, just maybe, I could get some shuttering board, just like I did when I did the concrete here, and do like a little bit of framework. So it's going to come off of the corner of the house here. This is hell's finding out in real time, this. It's going to come out a metre from here and come in, and then around about here, it'll have a 45-degree angle, and then a straight run all the way down through. You can come and have a look at this, Hells. Another 45-degree angle here and to here, and then we can build a little retaining wall on top of that. We went over, Charlie and I had a look, and it looks like we've got, I don't know, around about 500 bricks. You get just under 4 bricks per linear metre with a single brick wall. But if it's a retaining wall, we'll probably have to double it to what's called a 9-inch wall to do that. I'm calculating around about, I don't know, 12 and a half, let's be conservative, 13 metres. Oh, 13 times 8, I guess. So I think we would have enough to, let's do that math, 13 times 8. Come on, everyone at home. Well, 10 times 8 is 80, plus 24, so it's 104. So 104 bricks per course with a 9-inch wall. It'd only be 4 or 5 bricks high or something like that. So nothing like crazy high up. It will mean that you'll get more soil in here, and it also means that the water main will truly actually be about 1 metre into the ground. The water main's quite shallow because there's rock here, but technically it should be 900 millimetres below ground level for frost reasons. So if we raise this bed up like this, then we are keeping the water main nice and snug and warm. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think that really sounds like a good plan, because even if at some point in the very far future this is a greenhouse, there can be a bed there like that. That would be actually quite useful. So
Oh yeah, that was
it's sort
always
of
the plan in my head.
it's
Yeah.
a permanent thing. It works, and it's good if it helps out with the water main too.
Yeah.
And it means we'll be able to grow stuff up the wall quite effectively, because there'll be a deep enough bed there.
Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? I reckon we could get something climbing up here and growing. Let us know in the comments what you would have growing up on this wall. We'll get rid of all the brambles. We could put some trellis up there. What do you reckon?
Remember, this is a real hot spot, so we could grow something, some fruit or things like that. So have a think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What about a wisteria as well?
Well, a wisteria would be beautiful, but it would probably
Take up everything.
preclude us doing fruit as well.
Okay.
If we wanted to take advantage. I was thinking maybe we could put a wisteria on the gate, would look lovely.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, have a think about that. Figs would work, wouldn't they? Grapes, but yeah, that kind of
Banana
thing.
plant.
But no bananas.
I was hoping by the end of next week to trick Helen. I was going to basically send her a text or call her saying, I've hit the side of the building with a digger. Can you come and take a look? We need to decide whether we're going to take it out. This whole like plan to make her rush over here and be all like, oh no, and then to see her face coming around the corner and go, aha! Now the ruse has been rusened. The cat is out of the bag, and yeah, Hells knows about it, and that probably means that she's going to put her input into this, which is no bad thing.
Can't all go right all the time, but yeah, it's such a lovely thing for you to have been doing for me, so I appreciate it massively.
It's a thought that counts, right, people?
Yeah.
Right, okay, well there you go. There's nothing else for you to see, really. Oh, I don't know, actually, yes there is.
More.
You haven't actually seen all of the pliage on the front.
No.
All done.
Wowzers, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
I'm happy.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Well done, my love.
Yeah, we did it. We finally did it. All we need now is a little window just in there. So, Peter, send me the window from Poland, please. Okay? Please, thank you.
Oh, hello. All right. Take it easy. I've got it right here, ready for you.
There is one other thing to do now. I'm sure most of you guys are thinking, well, that's all well and good, but doesn't that mean that people can fall out of there? And that is the truth of it. So we are going to have to get little balconies made up, aren't we?
Yes.
And luckily, Gerard, who's our neighbour, he has a business where he laser cuts things. So we are going to see if we can get him to do some laser cutting for us. Now, I am going to leave a link in the description for some different designs. And I would like you guys to tell us what you think would be good to go in there. We essentially have 4 bays through there. So we could have 4 different designs, or we could have all the same design. So yes, be very interested to think what you guys think about our designs. And any budding designers out there, feel free to make us a design if you'd
Yeah,
like.
that would be excellent.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Well, as with life, sometimes you start the day thinking you're going to be doing something and then you end up doing something else. So yeah, it took a little while to actually look at this and go, right, what am I going to do now? Anyway, behind me you can see all of the forms are in. We need to put some bricks on this side here because I guesstimated with the digger. Tomorrow I'm going to put a bit of reinforcing in here, had a bit of caging left over. So we'll throw that in and get everything prepared. And if we have enough time, we'll do the concreting. However, yeah, sometimes it's best to get everything ready and then just hit it. So that's what we might do on Friday. Anyway, cheers everybody. See you soon.